guys, what if Karma here? So yeah, welcome back to a new video. I literally done some of my modules today just for you guys, and I'm still doing it. So let's continue. Like I said in the last video, Ezekiel or Zikikin that I can say gone to the UA entrance exam, and he has a quirk called telekinesis. It's more powerful than his mom's telekinesis that only can pull objects to her, or small objects to her, like a remote. But him, he can literally lift like a pile of, not pile of garbage, like pile of metal, like, yeah. And so I'll continue a week. After the week, he got his letter, and yeah, and he goes to open it in the living room, but Inko wasn't there. Just saying, Inko is not the person in this, and she's actually in work. So yeah, he got his letter, opened it in the living room with Luna, and he said, and he sees the disc, and it said, and it's a hologram of All Might. Deku is not that much of a bit, not like over fanboy about All Might, cause yeah, he already sees him every single day in a month, in the training exam, not the training exam, sheesh, in the 10 months of training. So All Might knows her secret also, and All Might's fully healed. I just remembered. He looks like the prime All Might, but a little bit older. So yeah, he said, young Midoriya, you have, like, just want to say his test is, like, he got 4th. He said, you got 4th place in the written exam, and you got 50 points in the villain practical exam. But wait, you got hero points just by helping people and saving that girl. Just want to say he got 30 points for saving Uraraka, because he didn't risk his life for that. He just uses like 20% full cowling. Just want to say he has 25% that cannot break his bones. Like, yeah. So, and he helped a few people, like 10 to 15. That gives him like 6 or 7 points, or 10. So he, and All Might said, you got 110 points, beating Katsuki Bakugo from a few points away. He said, Kachan? And he sees the points with Katsuki in 2nd. And he said, I got 1st. And Luna said, congratulations. I'm so happy for you. Yeah, but why don't you want to be a hero? Remember, you know I want to be a free dragon. And he said, yeah, I remember. And he said, so I'll skip a week later. He got his uniforms and he goes to the UA. Everything did the same, like in canon, but Ezekiel didn't get flustered around Uraraka because he already has a girlfriend, and he got third place in. He is the third place in the quirk assessment test. And below Katsuki, he's 5th place. I mean, 6th place because of Ida. And just want to say, Mineta is not in this because I hate that little grape ass pervert. So Mineta is gonna be it's not in UA, but the replacement for Mineta is Tetsu. And yeah. So let's continue, guys. Wait, guys, I have to do something. Sorry about that, guys. My dad came home. So let's continue. So I'll skip like a week later. And they go out to lunch. Like, yeah, this is the day of the press. So she said, I think I'll spy on Ezekiel for a minute. So she goes in her dragon form and flies over to UA. He said, wow, Ezekiel was right. This place is big. And she's on top of the buildings, looking down, and she sees Ezekiel's friends. He said, he sees Ida and Uraraka. So, oh, I think that's Ezekiel's friends, huh? I'm glad he has friends. So she's been still sitting there and looking over. And one thing, the press. She sees the protective gate turning into ashes. And wait, guys. And she roars. And everyone said, wait, that's the dragon hero. This is a good more scoop than All Might. So she said, I got them too. So she started flying, literally flying faster. And she said, damn, these reporters. They just want to get some scoops of me. So she goes invisible and she goes back to UA. And as she sees this blonde, teal hair guy with crusty lips and wearing a hoodie, and said, the dragon hero. And he said, you'll be a great weapon. And he touches her tail. She thinks that she will be disintegrated, but she remembers she sheds her scales. And he said, clever. This is Shigaraki. And he said, see you later. See you later, dragon hero. So he goes into Kurogiri's portal. And yeah. So yeah. Aizawa sees Sheesh. That's Shinso. So Aizawa and President Mike said, thanks. And Luna nods and goes invisible and goes to the roof of UA and sing over all the classes. And Katsuki noticed, wait guys. Katsuki noticed the overgrown lizard again. Wait guys. Sorry for the cut guys. Yeah, let's continue. So, he said, it's that overgrown lizard again. And Ezekiel noticed it also. He said, Luna, what is she doing here? And he goes home and said, Luna, I saw you in UA campus. I said, just want to help you with those press. I said, I guess so. He said, oh yeah, Mama Inko said that she won't be home until tomorrow. I'll make dinner. Just want to say, she can cook. I already said it in the last video. And one of you guys commented in Ellie's channel that I sound like her. I'm not whatever Ellie. Bruh. We're totally different. She's younger than me. So let's continue with the what if. So, yeah. So the next day, Izuka said, oh yeah, we're going to the USJ tomorrow. Or today. We're gonna do some things, I guess, like a field trip. Said, bye Izuka. Bye. And Inko is actually sleeping because she's kind of tired of work. And yeah, after a few hours later, Izumi goes to a tree and she sleeps on the branch in her dragon form. And yeah, after like a few minutes, her eyes widen because if you guys remember like the first movie of How to Train Your Dragon with Toothless, that happens to her. You said, Ezekiel? So she goes invisible and started flying fast as she can to the USJ. Because Ezekiel earns a dragon's trust. And yeah. And he goes, and she uses a plasma blast, and everyone hears this again. So yeah, and everyone hears that roar. It was louder than before. And yeah, she sees Aizawa's elbow getting disintegrated by Shigaraki. Said, oh, the dragon hero's here. And she goes and grabs Aizawa with her mouth and puts some her saliva on Aizawa's hand, making him heal. And he goes to the stairs and goes back and sees the Nomu using a plasma beam. And she did it, and literally, sorry for the cut guys, my dad is outside my room, so I had to move to another freaking room. So let's continue. And she demolished the Nomu. And Shigaraki said, what? How can you destroy the Nomu? It was gonna kill All Might. She tilted her head and started getting angry. angry. And yeah. And Ezekiel said, Luna, don't. And Seo and Tetsusetsu said, Lu, you said, you're not a dragon hero? He said, let's not continue that. So, Deki uses, just want to say, he can use 25% of One for All, and he actually learns float. Hey guys, sorry about the cut, guys. Let's continue. He uses his float ability, but they think he's using his telekinesis. He uses One for All full cowling and do the like the finger shot, not making his finger break, but makes the finger shot, making the thing the water do like in canon. So yeah, they're actually hiding like in canon, and yeah, and just want to say she started fighting the villains using her tail, whipping around, knocking the villains out, and yeah, Shigaraki noticed Suyu and Aizawa actually jumped back, and he was all healed. And he uses his quirk on Shigaraki. He said, what? He sees Aizawa arm healed and standing again. He said, Kurogiri said, Master Shigaraki, we have to go. Our plan is destroyed by that hero. And Luna started getting and Ezekiel said, Luna, it's like you used too much of your power. And she passed out just by dehydration. And really tired of defeating those villains. And nobody got hurt except for 13. So she goes to the mental hospital. After that, yeah. So I'll skip like a week. She woke up in Recovery Girl's office and she was thinking, where am I? And yeah. Recovery Girl sees this outside of the door window. And she said to Principal Nezu, the dragon hero is awake. And Aizawa and Detective Sukauchi goes in and he said, we won't hurt you. We just wanted to ask you some questions. So they see a bright gray light shining off her and she transformed back to a human. So, yeah. What do you want? What's your quirk? Then I have none. I got my abilities from my parents. I'm Luna Draken. I'm a nightlight dragon. And Detective Sukauchi said truth. And Principal Nezu said, where's your parents? She said, I will never tell words my parents. Ever. Even I die. I won't tell you. He said truth again. And he said, why do you want to become a hero? You look so young. I never wanted to become a hero. I just wanted to save. I just wanted to help Ezekiel Midoriya. You know him. He's my friend. And yeah. So they got back to class. And Tetsu and Tsuyu said, Midoriya, you know the dragon hero? I cannot do the Tsuyu voice because I can only do the Uraraka voice. He said, yeah, Midoriya? Tetsu said that. Listen, I don't seen her for a week now. And she's still asking they're still asking the questions. How do you know Izuku Midoriya? He saw me going through the forest. And he wanted to thank me for saving him and Katsuki. That's his friend. She explains every single thing in pure detail. And Detective Sukauchi had a wide eye and he said truth. But she didn't said the hidden world. She said me and Sukikin are dating. And Detective Sukauchi said it also truth with a wide eye. And Principal Nezu said, oh, so we won't give you to the police, or yeah, we just wanted you to join UA. And she said, but I want to be a free dragon. You can be a free dragon also, and help people at the same time. I said, are you sure? I said, yes. So let's come back to the present. So Aizawa came. Everyone was still shocked about he's still healed. And he said, okay, class, we're gonna have a new student. Everyone said, what? And they said, don't worry, she's the dragon hero. Everyone started fangirling because they really liked the dragon hero. And Ezekiel sighed and said, she said she wanted to be a free dragon, but I think she got pushed over. And and she goes in wearing this, she looks like this, but not wearing this uniform, but imagine this with a uniform, guys. And everyone said, she's a girl? And Ezekiel stands up and said, Luna. He runs and hugs her, and he said, hi, Ezekiel. Sorry for not coming home this week. I said, it's alright, and they kissed. Everyone jaw dropped that they are dating. And I just want to say, she did tell her age to the Principal Nezu, Aizawa, and Detective Sukauchi, and said that she's 1,600 years old. And they said, what? And she also said that that's the age 14 years for dragons. That is true. And yeah. And she said, "You can introduce yourself." I said, "Okay." I said, "Hi, I'm Luna Draken. It's real nice to meet you. And you think my power is a quirk, but it's not. It's not a quirk. It's just my usual power when I was born." And he said, "So, you're a real life dragon?" I said, "Yes. Yes, I am. Me and my my siblings are also, but I won't tell you where they are and where I come from. Where I come from. Only one who knows it. I mean, 3 people knows it." And yeah. And he said, "Okay." So and yeah, everyone is getting along with Luna, and they become friends. So yeah. And after that, I said, she goes to Principal Nezu's office and said, "Principal Nezu," said, "Yes. Can I go back home with Ezekiel? I mean, Ziku." Ziku. He said, "Of course. You wanted to be free. And you wanted him to be always by your side. So, I'll accept that." I said, "Really? Thank you." And she said, "Come on, let's go home." I said, "Really?" "Mm-hmm. Let's just walk." I really never like walking, except for flying. So, just want to say, she already has some spots for her wings and tail. So, yeah. And she actually has a sweater or a jacket around her because her uniform has some zippers around her back, so she can put her tail and wings. So yeah. And so yeah, let's continue with the sports festival. And I think she's gonna compete because she is a new student. And yeah. So after that, Aizawa said that they will be having 2 week offs so they can train. And they said, yeah. Luna and Izuki goes to the Gabu beach and started training there. Luna started using her wings and making really, really powerful gusts of, like, making a small tornado. I said, "Wow, that's really cool." I said, "Thanks." So, yeah. And she started doing a few techniques of her own. Using her power in her human form, she can actually make plasma balls and plasma beams out of her hands. And echolocation just by using her mouth. So, yeah. So after the week later, everyone goes and yeah. So yeah. After that, they go to the sports festival. Everyone is really psyched for this. And nobody questioned about what if villains attacked again. And is like Luna um Azawa they concluded her power as a quirk, but it's not really a quirk, just for extra protection. So yeah, everyone see like the class 1B didn't even notice that there's a new student. And yeah. So after that, Midnight said, Izuku Midoriya, can you please come up to the stage and do a speech? And yeah, everyone's and Izuku comes up the stage and saying, "Hello, I'm Izuku Midoriya, and I just want to say he just did a speech that was really inspiring for everyone. So yeah. So so yeah. Everyone started clapping because they were inspired by them. And actually, Mama Inka was watching from the sidelines in her house with her TV. So, yeah, everyone was going. And Luna said, Ezekiel. He said, yeah, let's not go to the front. It's kind of cramped. He said, I know. Let's go to the back and I'll transform. Second, so yeah. I said, are you sure? That's kind of cheating. No, I'll be first. You'll be second. I said, okay then. So yeah. When Midnight said 3, 2, 1, go, Luna transformed and Ezekiel goes to her back and she started flying. Todoroki did the ice wall like in canon, and she did a plasma blast and breaks like the ice. And everyone said, that's the dragon hero. He said, she's not a hero, she's just a girl. He said her quirk is called Nightlight Dragon. She can transform into a dragon. She like if you guys know the normal Ryuku stuff, like she can transform into a dragon and do things like a dragon, but her power is called plasma, so she can do plasma balls, plasma beams, and plasma echolocation. So yeah, she goes really fast, and she goes through the thing, and she got first and Deku got second. And she transformed back, and everyone sees this girl. I said, whoa! President said, you got the dragon hero as your student? Aizawa? And Aizawa said she's not really a hero, she's just a student. So, yeah. After that, everyone is kind of Bakugo. Todoroki got third and Bakugo got fourth. Bakugo was kind of angry because he then got first because of that overgrown Slice the lizard. And yeah. So yeah. Everyone came in and they said it will be the cavalry battle. So Midnight said the 100 with the 1,000,000 point headband is Luna Draken. Everyone started staring daggers at her except for Ezekiel. And just wanna say she knows about bloodlust. So she releases her bloodlust to everyone except Ezekiel. Like all the not the things like in the audience, but all the people beside her except for Ezekiel. And they got shiver down their spines, but it was only 10% of her bloodlust. Because I want her to have bloodlust binding. So yeah. So Izumi and not Izumi, Luna and Deku are team up. And she transforms into her dragon form, and everyone sees this nightlight dragon flying up to the sky and just flying, just flapping her wings and hovering. And yeah. So everyone is kind of can't get the 10,000 points. So they started getting the other points, but just by getting Todoroki and Bakugo. So yeah. And Todoroki and Bakugo tries to get the points out of Deku's head, but Luna did a echolocation that it's like a little strong echolocation, making them not like knocking or making them fall to the ground. And good thing Todoroki and Bakugo was catched by his team. So after a few more minutes, Midnight said, "Alright, time is up." And first ones are Ezekiel, Midoriya, Team Ezekiel, or Team Luna. The second ones is Team Todoroki, and third Team Bakugo. Third is Team Shinso. So if you guys remember, just gonna say Tetsu Ibara and Tokiyami was added because it was literally not, you know what, not that was not fair for only three students. So yeah. So when the first part is Luna versus Hitoshi Shinso, and Ojiro actually gives her a warning, and she said, "Thank you, Ojiro. It's no problem, Luna. Draken." So everyone calls her Draken, but not Aizawa and Ezekiel. So yeah. And after that, the thing started. she just uses a plasma ball and shots it to Shinso and making him go out of the ring. And everyone said that was the fastest fight ever. So yeah. After that, it's Deku versus Bakugo. And he defeats him with ease just by using full cowling, running through him a circle, using 10% punches, but not breaking his bones. And yeah. So everyone was still in shock. I think I'm gonna put this in a 50-minute video, guys, because I had to do some detail. Okay, let's continue. So after that, it's Ezekiel versus Todoroki. So it doesn't go like in canon, but it does go a little bit like in canon because Ezekiel still said it's not his quirk, it's yours, Todoroki. And yeah. And but Ezekiel still wins because of his telekinesis has upgraded. He can do barriers. That I think that will be cool. And he can mostly control you or something like that and speak telepathically. So yeah. So the last thing is Deku and Luna. Ezekiel doesn't want to fight, but he quits. He said, I don't want to fight my girlfriend, and everyone said, Nani? Like everyone except for class 1, I said Nani. Because, and I, President Mike said, whoa! Never expected that, Aizawa. I said, I already know that they're dating. So, yeah. Luna got first, Izuki got second, Todoroki got third, and Bakugo got fourth. So, yeah. And after this, so yeah, guys, I just want to say the next part is the internships. So I hope you guys enjoy. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next part. Goodbye.